for my underdog. Let's go. If you let people tell you can't do things and you believe in that. What's going on, folks? It's K-Spade, the prospect, the MVP of this thing. And folks, I am back on this NBA 2K14. This time I'm at the parks on the PlayStation 4, so that means I'm rocking out with TBR, the Black Russian, Vladimir Johnson, aka the Easy Button. Man, when Vladimir comes to the parks, man, for real, you ever heard the term, it's like a walk in the park? Like, for real, it's a walk in the park. But anyway, folks, let me get into this video. I'm rocking out with my homie Leparis 57, aka Young Bang Out, and a random teammate. Now, you guys that play parks, you already know this random teammate experience can be very, it's a wide range of variation it could be. It could be that experience, but you just can't wait for the game to be over with so you can never play with this person again. And very rarely, you had an experience where you enjoy the game so much that you do what I did after this game. After this long run we went with this guy, I sent this guy a friend request. So shout out to the homie north side of Philly. That's north with an F. You know what I'm saying? He was a great teammate. So Leparis and myself, we was in a party. This guy wasn't in the party, couldn't hear us talking, yet he would just adapt to whatever we was doing on the court. He knew when to shoot, he knew when to pass, he knew when to rotate on defense. I kind of want to put my neck on the line and say I'm willing to bet this guy was a crew player. But if he wasn't a crew player, I know for a fact he would be a hell of a crew player. Some of the awareness and some of the things that you have to do in a game of crew, it ain't like parks where you can just run around and dart. You know what I'm saying? Take elect by shots, and that stuff won't really work back on crew. So this guy will be a hell of a crew player. But enough of that. Let's get into the game. You can see, man, these guys are coming out here making it rain from deep and really keeping this game close. Now, I told you guys the big issue with bringing Vladimir to the parks is his speed. Vladimir is a center. Think about that. How many centers do you really see at the park? He's not a power forward. He's not a real tall, small forward. He is a bona fide center. You know what I'm saying? But when you're playing a defensive scheme where you rotate when necessary, you can disguise the weaknesses of your defense. You see Vladimir getting dunked on right there. I'm all right with that one because that wasn't that animation that just vacuumed me into being dunked on. I jumped, dirty, and I guess, you know what I'm saying? I didn't time it right or he got a better animation. I'm all right with that though. I'm 100% okay with that one. So man, we was rotating pretty good and I was doing a good job, or we was doing a good job of disguising the speed disadvantage that Vladimir had. And the guys that we was playing against, in the beginning of the game, it felt like they was really trying to attack the paint. I don't want to say it was because Vlad was in there throwing that block party, but at some point, toward the end of the game, they really relied heavily on outside shooting. It was a great game. So let's get into it, man. Look at this. Young Bang Out calling in the bank. ATM card, man. The bank is always open. Gets the shot to go right there. Look at north side of Philly pulling his best QJB impersonation. You know he's going to mess with him. He gets a steal. He did get fouled on the putback shot, though. But still, that was an amazing steal. Look at this. Vlad trying to clear out the paint. Philly losing it, kicking it over to Young Bang Out for a long-range rainmaker. Showing the range on that one. Somebody been watching K-Spade videos, right? You're welcome, Leparis. You welcome. No, better yet, you can send all checks payable to K-Spade, the prospect. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to start charging these dudes for that. Teaching them out here. Young Bang Out throwing it into Vladimir, who throws it down with all he's got. Easy button, man. You know what? I'm gonna get me a little easy button, and I'm gonna put it in my video straight up. I'm saying that first. So if somebody steal the easy button shit, you know where it came from. Vladimir beasting in the paint, man. Too big, too strong, too powerful, man. Just doing whatever he want to do. Philly long range behind the arc, knocking it down. We got shooters out here, man. We got shooters. Close game at this point. NBA bound, pulling the three, trying to answer back, can't get it though. North side of Philly kicking it up and turning it over almost, but Vlad is there to save the day. Young Bang Out says, wait a minute, let's set something up. It's a little chaotic out here. And Philly goes to the basket with that dunk. Philly, you're vertical, bro. You might want to work on that. You didn't get too high right there. You just barely made it. A good look at the three. He can't get it to go, but Vlad is in there cleaning up. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Got it going. Know what I'm saying? So look at this. Late in the game, the score looks like we're about to run away with it, but they still had some fight on them. They wasn't laying down. Nice ball movement right here around the perimeter, kicking it back. I know they want the 2-pointer. We're trying to close out on them and make sure we don't give up anything. And look at this. Oh, that was a little brain fart right there. We was rotating and we kind of got confused on who was going where, but they don't make us pay. We end up getting it. Oh, look at Vladimir with the behind the back crossover, kicking it over to bang out, pull. He gonna wait, throw it down low to Vlad, up fake, throw it over the shoulder. Easy button. Easy. Parks is easy, y'all. Y'all know that. You can bring a 70 to the Parks and compete. Look at this though. We know these guys need the 2-pointers at this point. They need them. That's a nice quick shot right there, but foot was on the line. That's only gonna be good for 1. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You did your best. Bang out right here. I'm setting the pick for him. He draws the double team, kicks it down low. Vlad kicks it over to Philly. Philly kicks it back to Young. Bang out going in. Sometimes we get a little too passive. Somebody should have took a damn shot right there. Vladimir gets pushed out of bounds. Vladimir said, that's not a foul? I said, Vladimir, these silly Americans, they don't call fouls at the Parks. You know what I'm saying? No, they want to answer right here. And look at this, a big steal from north side of Philly. He wants to finish it with a bang. Woo, missing the dunk, but damn, I like the way he thinks. That's the way I would have wanted to finish it. They scored right here, but you know what? Philly played so well, man. We're going to let him get the last shot for this one. This was a great game. We had a nice run that day. I'm thinking about bringing you guys like a series of this particular run because we went on a pretty good run. But that's all I got for this one, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm out the next time. Peace.